this, but I had such a crazy race that I decided to play of this crazy race. So here we go. I ended up finishing this race, just so y'all know, real quick, in 14th place after starting in fourth. I started in fourth, and I got two 3-second time penalties. But anyway, I'm gonna show y'all the replay of this crazy race. It was a lot of fun to be in. As soon as it started, I was like, oh, you know what? I have to show this race. So here we go. We start right there with the second Mercedes car coming around the turn. We held our line pretty well, and then Kimmy was right behind us, and he was getting loose. And you see the Williams on them all fighting for each other. So here we're going right up into this famous corner of the S's, up the hill. Coming, we run a little wide, we get off the thing, get back on. And I'm thinking, alright, not too bad so far. We have Kimmy coming in on our outside now. Oh, and he throws us in, and oh, he hit us from the back, and we get thrown into the Williams, and now I'm now in 19th place. The Williams of Bottas is in 20th, and I'm thinking that's it. Race is game over. But no, it's not. We start to fight back here pretty soon. I run wide right there and get into the gravel. Everything's just going wrong. We're still on lap 1. We're on intermediates. It's a light rain race here at Spa. Probably one of the most difficult tracks to race at. But there is a lot of runoff areas, so that's good. And we're now up to Manners. Manners did run this race, so there is 20 cars up in the grid. We're right side by side. Now we're on board, and we're coming up to the Lotus now. We passed the Lotus of Roman and Grosjean, and now we're behind Alonso. And coming down this long, fast section of the track. We pass Alonso. There's turns in this section, but you're going flat out 8th gear throughout this whole section. And we're looking on the inside of Nazar. I accidentally pushed him into his teammate. I was trying to get on the brakes, and I just locked it up, and I mean, there was nowhere to go. I was caught up in his tire thing, but I used that to my advantage and got by him. And we get by both Saubers. And we're here to start lap 2. This is a 5-lap race, just so y'all know. And we're coming up to Jensen now, on the other McLaren, and I'm thinking, all right, we should be pretty good here. When it is a wet race, so there is no DRS in this race. We get by him, and I'm like, all right, now we're coming up to the Toro Rossos, and starting to make our way up the grid. So I'm thinking we're doing pretty good. I actually got a little loose and pushed Kvyat off the track, and we get by the Force India there. Kind of to another Toro Rosso. And try to get by him, and we do. And now we're coming up to another Lotus. And these first 2-3 laps, we're just going up the field easily, just taking position over position. Except I ran a little wide there. I gave the spot back to the Lotus. That was just an ugly move. So now we're going to come up coming into Sec 3 on lap 2. We get past the Lotus easily. And now we're chasing down both Red Bulls. And also another Force India, but we should get up to him pretty soon. And here we go. We dive bomb into this little chicane part right here. Real slow after coming upwards of 200 something miles an hour down that long sector 3. And He ends up getting the place back. So we looked towards the inside and in turn 1, start lap 3. We get by him. Nope, he gets us back. We touch with the Lotus. This was a battle for about P7, P6 at this point. I run a little loose there, and we're gonna come up to the S. This is not a good place to go too wide. I ended up getting off the move. I ended up getting off the track just to allow him some room. And I get back on. Here's where it goes. Look, real quick. Chorosa tries to get by. He causes a mayhem. He hits me. I get hit again by a saddle. Every car starts spinning around. That's about a 7-car pileup right there. I look. Botas gets hit. Everyone's crashing. The road's completely blocked off. I got 2 penalties for that. One, because for blocking. They said on the thing when I was crashed, I was just laying horizontally for not moving. So they gave me 1 for that. They gave me another 1 for trying to get by, and I clipped into a Sauber. So they gave me 1 for that. So that just changed the whole race. Now we're dropped back to we're about in P15 now, and trying to work our way back up. We have two penalties, and it's not good. With 2 laps to go, the rest of the field got a clean breakaway. The top 6, 7 are long gone now because of that incident. As we come around, we're in sector 2 right now. About to come into sector 3 and finish lap 3 of what would be a 5-lap race. Here we come. You see right there, nice track shot as both go by. You can see you can just see the speed of these cars coming into this long run down towards the chicane of the last 2 turns. Very fast section, like I said. No braking at all, just nothing, just on the brakes, and then you get real heavy on the braking right here. We look towards the inside of the Toro Rosso, and we get him easily. Now he's gonna try to make a run on us as we coming down to turn 1. We'll to start lap 4. We start coming in the run up towards the S's. A very tricky S. It's probably one of the hardest ones. Got to know when to get off the brakes, and I ran a little wide there, allowing him to close the gap past here. He's coming. He's trying to make a move into the inside. I'm trying to find the right line into this chicane up here. And you see the Sauber and the Toro Rosso up there fighting, and then here comes us with the Mercedes and the other Toro Rosso. All these cars right here in this from 10 to about 16, 18 plates were all caught up in a massive wreck in lap 3. So now we're going. I was a little hesitant. I thought there would still be cars on the grid when we came. On the track when we came back around. I didn't, but luckily all of them got going again, and all of them did finish the race. Mind you, I did have the crash setting, the crash wreck, like the damage off, only because I was using this as a practice race for when I stream a championship season next, and I wanted to get used to the track, and so I had the damage off. Now, if I had the damage on, I'm pretty sure we would all have been out of the race, or we would all be coming to the pit stops for a change of tires, a new front wing, everything. But I mean, that's still a pretty cool wreck to see. Luckily, nothing like that happens in real life, because I mean that would have been really bad. That could have caused some injuries. But yeah, that was crazy. Now we're pretty much all by ourselves. Our tires are pretty worn out though after going around 3-4 times like that. But we're coming back onto the straightaway to start our last lap. Whoa, got a little loose. We're trying to find the preferred line. And up again. Do we get it right this time? Yes, we do. We get a nice run on that S's up of turns 2, 3, and 4. And now we're coming down the straightaway all the way down into this heavy braking zone. Real slow through here, and then back on the throttle again, but carrying about 4th, 5th gear through here. And then you're gonna want to make this turn up ahead in about 3rd gear. Slow down the car. You're going downhill now. This track has a lot of elevation change, I'll tell you that. You're going uphill for the sector 1, back downhill, all the way back. So there is a lot of elevation here, which can be pretty fun. I mean, it provides for some fast speeds, especially coming downhill. So now we're right on the back of the Sauber, trying to fight for position, trying to get a better position on him, seeing how we're going to be. I ran a little wide there, and I was on the brakes because, as you see, we're on board. I had to get the position back to him, so I kind of eased off, and that allowed me to that caused me to get into the gravel. So I was like, all right. So I came back thinking he would get by, and then the Williams ended up getting by us too. So now I was like, all right, well, now we need to fight back for this, especially since we have a 6 seconds penalty against us. So we're coming. Yeah, the Toro Rosso right behind us. I'm thinking maybe we can get him coming down into this heavy braking zone up ahead. Nope, we don't. We just about lost. So I ran a little wide. Again, coming out of the penultimate corner, I allowed the Toro Rosso to get by us. And that'll do it right there for a 14th place finish. We did finish, I think it was like a 12th place, but with a 6-second penalty, we ended up in 14th. So I mean, that was a pretty crazy race, pretty exciting. I just wanted to show that with you. So it was a little quick race that I was doing, but yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was a kind of a spontaneous thing. I wasn't really planning on streaming that and uploading that, but I just had to show you. Once that race complete, I was like, wow, that was a great race. I have to show it to y'all. So that's what I did. So I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, we'll see you later.